Burkina Faso stands at a pivotal juncture, a nation demonstrating remarkable resilience and charting an ambitious course for economic independence. Despite formidable challenges, its recent economic performance signals a powerful message of potential and strategic opportunity. This is not merely a story of growth, it is a compelling narrative for policymakers, highlighting the critical intersection of energy, sovereignty, and sustainable development. Burkina Faso is indeed changing, defying expectations with a robust economic resurgence. The World Bank's projection of nearly 5% growth in 2024, a significant leap from the previous year's 3%, underscores a powerful trajectory. This upward trend, amidst a complex geopolitical landscape, demands our attention and strategic engagement. This growth is a testament to the nation's inherent strength and the strategic efforts underway to stabilize its economy. It signals a burgeoning opportunity for both domestic and international partners to invest in a future of shared prosperity. Understanding the drivers behind this momentum is crucial for fostering continued development and stability. The Burkina Faso economy is anchored by three vital pillars: a dynamic gold mining sector, a resilient agricultural base, and an expanding services industry. Gold exports, accounting for nearly 80% of the nation's foreign exchange, provide a critical revenue stream. Millions more depend on agriculture, the bedrock of rural livelihoods and food security. The 2024 economic boost reflects a confluence of positive factors, including stronger mining revenues and improved agricultural harvests. Strategic investments in resilience projects have also played a significant role in bolstering economic stability. For a nation navigating military rule and global isolation, this growth is not just remarkable, it is a powerful indicator of untapped potential and strategic resolve. This impressive performance, however, prompts a fundamental question for all stakeholders: can this hard-won growth be sustained and accelerated? The answer lies in addressing a singular, overarching challenge that impacts every facet of national development. This challenge, if effectively tackled, will unlock unprecedented opportunities for the Burkina Faso people. The sustainability of Burkina Faso's economic trajectory hinges critically on its energy infrastructure. The nation's heavy reliance on imported fuel and expensive thermal generation presents a significant bottleneck to industrialization and widespread prosperity. This energy deficit is a strategic vulnerability that demands immediate and comprehensive policy solutions. Electricity access remains severely limited, particularly in vast rural areas where millions live without reliable power. This disparity stifles economic activity, hinders social development, and perpetuates cycles of poverty. Addressing this gap is not just an economic necessity, it is a moral imperative for inclusive growth. Businesses across the country bear the burden of costly diesel generators, eroding profitability and competitiveness. This reliance on expensive, inefficient power sources impedes industrial expansion and job creation. A stable, affordable energy supply is the bedrock upon which a thriving private sector can be built. Farmers, the backbone of the agricultural sector, struggle without reliable energy for irrigation, processing, and storage. This limits productivity, reduces yields, and undermines food security efforts. Empowering agriculture with sustainable energy solutions is key to transforming rural economies and ensuring national resilience. Furthermore, the lack of consistent power impacts essential public services, from healthcare facilities to educational institutions. Students in villages often study under candlelight, hindering their academic progress and future prospects. Investing in energy is investing directly in human capital and the nation's long-term potential. The government fully recognizes that without a decisive resolution to the energy crisis, the ambitious dream of lasting economic growth will remain elusive. This understanding forms the basis for a strategic pivot towards comprehensive energy sector reform and investment. It is a call to action for all who believe in Burkina Faso's future. Burkina Faso is now engaged in an urgent and strategic race to implement sustainable energy solutions. The nation is blessed with abundant solar resources, making large-scale solar power projects a cornerstone of its energy diversification strategy. These initiatives are transforming the energy landscape, harnessing the Sahel's intense sunlight for national benefit. Beyond solar, the government is actively exploring the expansion of hydroelectric capacity, leveraging existing water resources for clean, renewable power. These projects represent long-term investments in energy independence and environmental sustainability. They are vital components of a balanced and resilient energy mix. Regional energy trade is also a critical component of Burkina Faso's strategy, with efforts to import power from neighbors like Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana. Strengthening these cross-border energy partnerships fosters regional integration and enhances energy security for all involved. Diplomacy and infrastructure development go hand in hand in this endeavor. However, progress is not without its challenges. Insecurity in the northern regions complicates infrastructure development and project implementation. Rising global fuel costs also exert pressure on the national budget and energy affordability. These obstacles underscore the need for robust security measures and innovative financing mechanisms. The challenge extends beyond merely constructing power plants. It encompasses the broader imperative of building national stability and a conducive investment climate. A holistic approach, integrating security, policy, and infrastructure, is essential for unlocking Burkina Faso's full energy potential. This requires concerted effort from all levels of government and society. Burkina Faso's energy struggle is not an isolated incident. It is a microcosm of a broader African narrative. Across the continent, nations are experiencing rapid economic growth, yet persistent energy shortages continue to impede their full potential. This shared challenge demands a collective strategic response. From the industrial hubs of Nigeria to the burgeoning economies of Ethiopia, and from the dynamic markets of Kenya to the advanced infrastructure of South Africa, the fundamental question remains: how can Africa industrialize and achieve sustainable development without reliable power? This is the defining policy question of our time for the continent. For Africa to truly emerge as a global economic superpower, solving the energy puzzle is not merely an option, it is a non-negotiable strategic imperative. The continent's vast human and natural resources can only be fully harnessed with a robust and accessible energy infrastructure. This requires bold leadership and innovative policy frameworks. Burkina Faso, though a smaller nation, embodies this continental challenge in its rawest and most urgent form. Its successes and struggles in overcoming energy deficits offer invaluable lessons and models for other African nations. Its journey is a beacon for regional cooperation and shared learning. Investing in Burkina Faso's energy future is therefore an investment in Africa's future. It demonstrates a commitment to regional stability, economic integration, and the collective prosperity of the continent. This perspective should guide international partnerships and development initiatives. Politics undeniably plays a profound role in Burkina Faso's energy trajectory and broader development agenda. Under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the nation has embarked on a determined path towards greater sovereignty. This includes strategic moves to assert control over its natural resources, particularly mines. This push for self-determination also involves a deliberate effort to reduce dependence on traditional Western aid and partnerships. Instead, Burkina Faso is actively strengthening ties with a more diverse array of partners, including Russia, China, and fellow African nations. This diversification reflects a strategic reorientation of its foreign policy. Every strategic choice, however, comes with inherent trade-offs and potential implications. A shift in foreign policy can influence foreign investment flows and international relations. The possibility of tightened sanctions is a consideration that requires careful diplomatic navigation and strategic foresight. Yet, for many Burkinabe citizens and their leadership, energy independence is inextricably linked to true political independence. The conviction is clear. Without the capacity to power its own development, a nation cannot fully assert its sovereignty. Energy is not just an economic commodity. It is a strategic asset for national self-determination. This perspective underscores the profound political significance of the energy challenge. It transforms the quest for reliable power into a national project, a symbol of resilience and a commitment to charting an independent course. Policymakers must recognize this deep-seated connection between energy and national identity. So, what does the future hold for Burkina Faso if it successfully navigates these complex challenges? The potential is transformative and far-reaching. Unlocking affordable, reliable energy could revolutionize the agricultural sector, enabling modern irrigation and processing techniques. This would boost food security and create new economic opportunities in rural areas. Furthermore, a stable energy supply would catalyze the growth of local industries, fostering diversification beyond mining and agriculture. This industrial expansion would create much-needed jobs for Burkina Faso's rapidly growing youth population, addressing critical unemployment challenges. It is a pathway to sustainable economic development. However, if energy shortages persist, the nation risks stalling, trapped between its immense potential and the persistent grip of poverty. The stakes are incredibly high, not just for the Burkina Faso people, but for the broader narrative of Africa's economic rise and its capacity for self-reliant development. The future of Burkina Faso is a testament to the power of strategic vision and decisive action. It is a future where innovation, resilience, and international cooperation converge to build a nation that is not only economically vibrant, but also truly sovereign. This vision requires sustained commitment and bold leadership. Burkina Faso's story is more than just an economic report. It is a compelling test case for the entire African continent. It demonstrates unequivocally that growth is possible, even in the most challenging circumstances. Yet it also highlights that without a fundamental resolution to the energy crisis, progress will always remain fragile and vulnerable. The battle for light in Burkina Faso is, in essence, the battle for its future. It is a strategic imperative that demands the attention and concerted effort of policymakers, investors, and international partners alike. The outcome of this struggle will determine whether Burkina Faso remains in the shadows of underdevelopment or emerges as a beacon of Africa's economic independence and self-determination. We urge all stakeholders to recognize the strategic importance of this moment. Let us champion policies that prioritize sustainable energy infrastructure, foster regional cooperation, and empower the Burkina Faso people to build their own prosperous future. Invest in Burkina Faso's energy and you invest in a brighter, more stable Africa. Subscribe to Politics, Power, and Policy, where we bring engaging and powerful information to the masses. Like and share this video. We need to reach as many people as we can so they can be informed about issues that affects them. And until next time, my friends, stay safe and informed.